What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another video. My name is Akinda. You guys can also call me AK. Today we're going to be watching My Hero Academia Season 5 Episode 2. Last episode was pretty much a recap episode to remind us of everybody's names and quirks and all that jazz, which is all fine, I guess. But one thing that My Hero always does, they usually do this in the first episodes of each season, but one thing they always do is they make the recaps some sort of they make it interesting, right? They bake it in with some sort of storyline while they remind you of things. And the storyline was basically Class 1A versus the top 3, top 2 now, since unfortunately Mirio doesn't have a quirk anymore, and them fighting the top 2, which is always fun. However, the only interesting part is that it was the ending pretty much, and that was the meeting between Hawks and Dabi. Why is Hawks there? Why is he meeting with Dabi? I'm interested to find what that's all about. Other than that, I am excited to get into the meat and bones of the season now that we got the recap out of the way. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm ready to hop into this. But guys, before we do, if you do enjoy my episodes and like the reaction, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and also that notification bell every time you want to be notified when I upload a video. And do not like the video right now. After you have watched the reaction, if you did enjoy it, please hit that thumbs up button as well. That would be much appreciated. But yeah, without further ado, let's hop into the video. Okay, back at the hospital. Are we gonna see his nightmares again? Yeah, I mean, not nightmare, but what actually happened. His fire is always so good. Oh, what was her name again? Ah, it's a clone. I thought they killed the Nomu though, but no. His name is Enji. Damn, she buff. Yep. Are we back? This is the meetup? Yeah. So he knew about the Nomu attack, maybe? Yep, he knew about it. Performance tests. True. Yeah, I don't know. If you're trying to infiltrate, it's true, you gotta make them accept you as well. So you can't let people die because you're the closest hero there. I mean, that's an understatement. But I mean, who would have known? All for One is a league of his own. Wait, so they know they know as well. Playing both sides. But whose side are you really on? That's the main question. I've always liked Dabi's design. Damn, why are you bleeding? Damn, look at that scar. Damn. Endeavor, are you picking up on something? Damn, Endeavor, I thought you'd be stronger than that. Pick that shit up. So when he uses his feathers, they don't come back and attach to him? They like actually disappear? Or maybe they burned up? Yeah, they did burn up when he was using the prominence of burn. Maybe they did burn up, yeah, and it takes a while to grow back. From the inside and outside. Ah, look at him. Oh, he saved that family. Wow, I don't remember this. Damn, look at those wings. They saw his potential and basically raised him. He likes mochi? What the fuck? I never likes mochi? The family back again. This is a rare sight. Not to, yeah. It's awkward. It's awkward. It's a lot of, you know, tension. Yeah, he's the one that has it the roughest, or he can't stand him. I mean, it makes sense. I do feel for him. Wow. I wonder who's older, if she's older or Natsu, but she seems more forgiving. Or maybe she's suppressing her feelings in order to, you know, become a family again. Understandable. Understandable. As a father, yeah, he gets an F. There's a lot more he needs to do to get the trust of his kids back. Yeah, people can change. Yeah, that is true. Okay. Yep. Absolutely. Wait, what? What do you mean by that? Okay. Ooh, are we gonna get back to the ending of last season, the dream, or at least when he wakes up, maybe? Ah, let's see the predecessors. That's All Might's master. Damn, they look cool. It's like the Avatar. It's like all the other avatars. That's what a vestige is? What the fuck? So you can't see those guys. I mean, not too much. Okay, let's hear him. All for one. You know it. Nope. Yep. That music, man. Every time it gives chills down my spine. Who are these guys? Man's jaw was transformed.
なのに彼は怪物だ病気だと迫害を受け両親からも隔離されてしまった脳を持たない夕暮れの仕事帰り異能の集団に襲われたそうだ
He's justifying the reasons why he takes quirks from people and gives it to others and makes it sound like he's actually helping people when in the end it's just for his own benefit. Yeah, he's gonna give it to him. So there you go. It's like now you owe me, right? Yep. That's just how villains are, man. They just manipulate you. They never give you anything if they don't expect to take something from you. Yeah, exactly. You don't remember the amount of people. Look at him. They locked him up. They do. So now he forces a quirk on him. Little did he know, man. That shit would just multiply. He's barely at 20%. Singularity points. That means the stronger he gets, the more of the backstory he can handle. So the hand and the face or the eyes are the 20%. That's why the rest of the body was covered. Man, that was one crazy episode. There was a lot of information from a lot of different sides this episode, where we got to know a lot about Hawks, a lot about Endeavor, a lot about All for One, all in the same fucking episode. That was crazy. But I do want to start with the beginning, right? So it started with Dabi, the conversation Dabi had with Endeavor, right? So basically, the only thing Dabi wanted to do there was kind of talk to them a little bit. I'm not sure the reasoning why, but he also wanted to get the Nomu as well. I thought the Nomu was dead because he was basically burnt to crisp, but if he wanted to get the body back, maybe there's some things that they might salvage from the Nomu that was defeated. But the more important part is why is Hawks with Dabi in the ending of last episode, and we got an answer to that today, and that is the company, or whatever you call it, the hero company. They were the ones that wanted Hawks to infiltrate the League of Villains so that they can gain more information about him. About them, right? Because they keep coming up with stronger Nomus and All for One that they did not know about in a few seasons ago, who basically destroyed everybody and pretty much ended All Might's career. They want to know what they are up to, what they want to do, and they want some sort of leverage. And they feel like Hawks is the perfect guy for that because he's more attentive. That he can, he can basically he can basically get information, get out without ever getting noticed. And that we did not know earlier, which is interesting. And it's cool to see, and because you see Hawks feel bad that they set up this whole thing thing with the Nomu supposed to attack them, but it wasn't exactly what they told Hawks. They were supposed to attack somewhere else, but they attacked them in the middle of the city, and it was a lot more damage than what he was told. So it's obvious that the League is not trusting Hawks right away, which is understandable. It takes time for, if you're gonna get into them and get information, to gain their trust. That will take some time, and you can see some sort of guilt that Hawks felt of the injuries that Endeavor got throughout that fight. Endeavor is not one to make excuses, and hey, listen, it's part of the game, right? You're being a pro hero. Not only that, you're the #1 hero now. A lot of eyes are going to be on you. A lot of villains are going to be on you. So there's going to be some, bruises and scars along that way. So it's going to be very interesting to see that whole arc or development with Hawks and the League of Villains. That I do want to explore some more. And also, we did get to see a little bit of a backstory to Hawks, how he saved that family from that car crash, and right away they saw the potential in him, and they were like, listen, we'll basically sponsor you and your family, we'll take care of you as long as you become a hero. And in there you saw him holding a little bit of an action figure of Endeavor, so he was an Endeavor fan since day one. I don't know if a lot of people were, but he definitely was. And then we got into the whole family thing, the whole family dinner. One thing I would say is, Natsu, I completely understand where you're coming from. One thing I don't know, I think I said it throughout the episode, is I don't know who's older, if it's Natsu or the sister. I think her name is Fuyumi. I completely understand him. The things that Endeavor has done in order to get his perfect child, right? Power-wise. He's done a lot of crazy shit that not any parent would do to their child. And the issue with him is, with Endeavor, is as soon as he got the child that he wanted, the perfect balance of fire and ice, which was Todoroki, he literally pretty much just ignored all of the other children, right? And that, as a child, you growing up, that will get to you. And what he said was this is the first time I didn't even know Todoroki or Shoto didn't like, or I didn't know he liked soba noodles. It's like he didn't know his own brother, because growing up they were never together. Todoroki, the Shoto, was always training, and he was always getting beat up by his dad, trying to become the strongest to surpass All Might. But the other kids were neglected the whole time, and the mother. And that will eat you up as a kid. You're gonna have resentment, hate towards that parent, and you're gonna feel like, why am I not accepted? Am I not good enough? So it's completely understandable. And now that suddenly Endeavor is having some sort of change of mind, you can't just come in and act like, hey, by the way, I've changed now, accept me. That's not gonna happen. You're gonna have to do a lot more to gain that trust back. Once you lose trust with a family member or a child with their parents, it takes a lot for that to come back. And he needs to do a lot if he wants to the acceptance of his children back. And also he did mention a fourth sibling. I think they said the name was Toya. So there's another sibling there as well that we don't know about. So Endeavor has done a lot of stupid shit, and I am completely on Natsu's side. I understand that Endeavor has been going through some things and he's trying to change, but it's gonna take some time. And during that time, you can't force it, right? You can't force your children and go up to them and tell like, yeah, listen, I've changed, accept me. Nah, step by step, small steps. So that was, I completely agree and I understand, but it's gonna take time, man. And I'm interested to see if they will develop that story more throughout the season. Other than that, we ended with the dream. We got more details from that dream, and between the first, or All For One, and his little brother, the first holder of One For All, right? All For One is the type of, not all villains, but a lot of villains, when they act like they're doing something to help you, they're not. It's always for their benefit. All For One is acting like, oh, listen, look at this guy. He has this quirk that pretty much he doesn't need because everybody's is bullying him and calling him a monster. And all he wants to do is help his family out. And then on the other hand, this other guy keeps getting beat up and he doesn't have any power. I'm going to be the one to grant these people the wishes that they want. I'll take your quirk and I'll give you a quirk. But the issue is that now from those people, they're like, oh, this guy saved me, but now you're in his debt. So he's building an army. That's how all dictators, what do you call it? Dictators or power hungry people, they do things to help in order for you to owe them later. So when they do call upon you and be like, listen, you owe me, this is what I did for you, now this is what I need you to do in return. That's how you manipulate, that's how you control the masses. And that's what All For One is trying to do, is trying to build an army so he can, be the leading figure of power. And his little brother is completely against it. He sees right through the bullshit. And you even see the other guy that pinned him down. He's like, listen, do not insult this man. They're so brainwashed into thinking that this is the savior that they can't see the bullshit, and his little brother does. And we also see in the end how he forces the quirk upon his brother. We did know that from before, but we never seen the actual scene animated. But we did see this now, that when he gave the quirk to his brother, the power to store power, something like that. I can't remember exactly what it was before it developed. But yeah, listen, All For One, and when his music pops off, man, it's always good. And his little brother did say, like, listen, when they were talking about that story with the devil boy or with that hero, it's like, listen, sure, in the beginning of any movie or any superhero movie, the villains looks like they always have an advantage. But if you really watch towards the end, the villains always lose. But the villains never get to that point. That's the funny part, because they always believe that beginning part when they do gain the power. The episode, man, that was a good episode. A lot happened. We got a lot of information. It was really good. A lot of the details I don't even remember. I don't even remember the backstory of Hawks. That was always a good reminder of that. But the episode was great. I love it. I am excited to see where they go from here. But yeah, guys, if you have enjoyed this episode, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell every time you want to be notified when I upload a video. And now that you've hopefully watched the reaction, if you have enjoyed it, please make sure to hit that thumbs up button as well. That will be much appreciated. And now we play the waiting game. We wait another week before we get another episode. I can't wait. But yeah, guys, take care of yourselves. Hope you guys have a great Saturday or Sunday, I don't know, wherever you may be. And I'll catch you guys on the next episode. Take it easy. Bye-bye.